Hi there, welcome to the all new episode of PhoneRadar Talk. I'm Amit and here's Karthik, and let's get started with today's most important announcements.
So starting things off, we have first news from Lenovo. So Lenovo has launched a new smartphone. It's actually not a new smartphone. They already launched the smartphone in China earlier in the month of May. So they've just rebranded the phone and launched in India. This is essentially they're calling it the Z2 Plus, which was previously called as ZUK Z2 in China. So what we're looking at is basically pretty much the same device. As far as specifications is concerned, we're looking at the same Snapdragon 820 processor and 5-inch display, that is the full HD display. And this time we have two variants, that is 3GB and 4GB variant of RAM.
So that's with 32GB and 64GB storage.
64GB storage. So
that's more like an industrial standard now. Like
pretty much every smartphone is coming like that right now. So
3GB full, at least the Chinese. Smartphone models.
Yeah.
But at 5 inches, this looks like a very nicely compact smartphone which you can hold it with one hand. Mm-hmm. And I think this is probably the first smartphone at less than 20,000 rupees pricing with Snapdragon 820.
Yeah.
Like if you notice, Sony has their Xperia X series with the Snapdragon 650 at 48,000 rupees. Oh, there was a price drop. It's still above 40,000 rupees, and this is probably half that price with a far more better processor. Yeah. And looking at that also, I think there's an HTC smartphone. There's also an Asus Zenfone 3 which also has the Snapdragon 615 processor at a very high price.
So yeah, when we talk about pricing, the 3GB RAM variant is priced at about 17,999, and the 4GB RAM variant is priced at 19,999. So that's what the pricing they're looking at here.
Yeah. So that's about the announcement from Lenovo today in India. Moving on, we have a story about iPhone 7's pricing, or the cost at which iPhone 7 is being manufactured. So if you talk about the iPhone in India, it has been launched at a price of 62,000 rupees. It's not yet available. It's going to come on October 7th onwards. But the important aspect is that it's priced at 62, 72 and 82,000 for the 7 model, and the 7 Plus comes at 72, 82 and 92,000 rupees. But when you talk about the manufacturing cost, the phone, when you look into the BOM, that's the bill of materials, the phone actually costs around $224 or $225, which comes down to around 15,000 Indian rupees. Again, this is based on the different components of the smartphone, which comes from RF transformer, antenna module, you have the display, you have the processor and the chipset, and many other components. When you look into all these details, which we have already listed on our website, that's PhoneRadar.com, you can find the BOM cost, and that comes to around 15,000 rupees. The phone, while is selling at 62,000 rupees, there's a big gap. Again, I won't say that Apple is making like a lot of maybe like 4 times the money of its cost, because there's a lot of money which goes into R&D, that's research and development. Then also there's into future investments, sales, marketing. Then they have the dealers, retailers who also have a good cut whenever there's a phone sold, and again the taxes also. But that said, there's still a lot of profit margin scope in this case. Nonetheless, let's move on to the third news of the day, which is coming from Samsung.
Yes, so moving on to the next news, we have news from Samsung. And so Samsung previously launched the C series of smartphone in China. So this is pretty much the exclusive series that exclusive to China only. So now we have new reports stating that the company is actually working on probably the Pro variants of the smartphone. So the company launched the C5 and the C7 previously for this series, and now it looks like they're working for C5 Pro and C5 7. We don't have much info about these devices. The only thing that we know pretty much right now is the model number that has come out for the devices. So for the C5 Pro, apparently the company is working on some device with model number SM-C5010 and C7010 for Z7. So that's pretty much what we know right now.
So we are looking forward to more smartphones in the same galaxies, and that's going on till we actually look forward to the Galaxy S8, which is probably coming earlier, which is in the month of either end of January or early February in 2017. And that's primarily because Samsung has lost a lot of money, and also the value of the company has gone down because of the Note 7 explosions. So that's it for now, guys. These were the 3 most important announcements. But that said, yesterday we had the Google's new application launch, which we already did a separate video of. That's the Allo. And I think I at least presume that all of you have actually installed it on your phones and you have already tested the application. Now the question here is that we have been trying out different queries, and we're planning to make a new video which goes live tomorrow about the different things you could do with Allo. Let us know what you think, which you found which is probably unique, and we would be probably adding that into our video. Let me give you an example. Like, you can tell Allo to set up a reminder or a timer, which is something which mostly everyone knows. But do you know that you can actually speak to Allo in Hindi, or you can ask Alo to book a flight ticket, or probably ask him to show your photos from some specific beach location or something like that. So any tricky kind of things also, it does answer that or performs those tasks. So let us know in the comment section if you thought or if you felt that there is something which is worth sharing. You could let us know in the comment section below, or else you can tweet to us at PhoneRadar. That's it for now, guys. I hope to see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and share, subscribe to PhoneRadar for more videos like these. I'm Amit, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. But before you end this video, don't forget that this weekend at 6 p.m. we have the weekend Q&A with the team PhoneRadar, where me, Vishal, and Karthik, of course, we three would be answering your questions, and also we would be doing the giveaway announcement, which also is at 6 p.m. this weekend. That's it, guys. Thank you.